Hello, this is Tiffany from Tiffany's Beauty Trends, and today I am going to actually use another product by CopyCat Beauty. We'll give it one more shot and see if we have the same results. Okay, this one I believe is a play on a NARS palette. I'm not sure what the name of the palette is. I do not own it, so what I'll be doing today is just putting it on based on how I think it should look, and we will go from there. Okay, so now that I'm using my camera, I'm sure I'll be able to tell you, or at least show you, the entire palette. So this is the palette. Right here. Sorry about the mirror. I don't know. Oh, it does pull back. Okay. So this is the palette right here. And I will be diving into whatever I find that is a matte. Starting out with that. And then going for some gold and bronze colors, I believe. So without further ado, I'm going to go right up under the brow with a light beige color. This is the color I feel would naturally suit putting under the brow, so that's why I've chosen it. So I'll just get that all nice and even. And then I'm going to go to the next kind of really light tan. I'm going to make sure I actually, this time. And I'm going to go in for the crease. And I'm going to go for the next eye. Remembering to tap off the excess. Okay, this one definitely needs a little bit more. Okay. With a little bit more on this side as well. Sorry this is taking so long. I'm just really trying to see if I can create a good look that doesn't coat half my face. Okay, so that part looks good. Now let's see if we can get this part to look good. Okay. Alright, they seem pretty even. I'm going to go and move to the next darkest color and bring it in. And then go to the other side. And this isn't going on as heavily as the other palette went. The other palette, it was like 2 swipes and I needed to clean up. Now this is taking some time to actually build the product. So maybe this is a better palette altogether. Who knows? I'm going to still give it a fair chance and try to get it even. Okay. And it looks fairly even. Okay, I'm going to take another brush and I think I will pick just a medium-sized brush for the lid. I was going to look for a flat one. Let me see if I have a flat one that would work. This one's a little bit on the big side, but I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to go for a copper color. And I'm going to apply that on my entire lid. And go the opposite way, which is what I always do. This is super similar to the other look I created. The only thing I could have done differently is brought in some of the reddish toned makeup, but oh well. Okay, go back here and make it match the other side. Okay, and what I see is just a very pale look. I don't know if that's what you see as well. I could try putting a little bit of the red color and see if we can transform this from a boring camel brown to maybe a spicier color. So I'm going ahead and dipping in the burgundy. And I'm going to introduce that to the crease. Gonna get more. Okay. Sorry I'm so quiet today. It's just me and CopyCat makeup doing the job. And I'm really trying to give it a chance with you guys because it is incredibly cheap, and if it worked, it would be a miracle. So if you have the time to spend blending it out, I think you might be able to make some magic with this. I don't know. We'll see where this goes with me. I mean, I'm taking it to the very extreme upper area. And I need to match that. Okay. Alright, I hope you can see that. Now I'm going to try with the same large brush to get the red color going. And when I put my tip in, it feels like I got half of the color on my brush. Okay, let's see if I can do this a little bit more delicately. No, the red just comes off very heavily. Now, if it drops, it's going to make a huge mess. Okay, so let me get this closed up and give it a look. Okay, not the greatest. I still can't say wow to this. It does need to be cleaned up a bit in the corners and a bit out this way. And I am noticing on this side Oh, look. Do you see that spill? Oh my gosh. It completely coated the bottom. Let me check this side too. Okay, the side with my bangs is the worst. It actually got down here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the whole section. And I'm going to do this as if it spilled as well, because I don't want to leave that, you know, not taken care of. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. I'm kind of afraid to use a color for the lower lash because of the way this works or doesn't work. I will try. Let me see if I can find a small brush. There is a black color. Okay, I'll take this one and just pray that it goes on without too many troubles. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Now just making sure it's even. I think I got a little more going on this side. See if it'll wipe away than I do on this side. It looks like a real viable look, doesn't it? Aside from the massive cleanup and all that, it doesn't look too terribly bad. I'm going to go ahead and put on some Revlon lip color. I don't know what it's called. Sorry if you saw that little wobble. I have a little tremor in my hands, and it's the reason I couldn't become a hairstylist, because if you wait long enough, you'll see it kind of trembling. So I apologize for that. When I put on my lipstick, it seems to be at its worst. So I don't like putting lipstick on camera because of that fact. But I will go for some lashes with this, and I'll wear it for a little while to see if it actually has an allergic reaction for me. I was going off another YouTuber, which I don't know her name, her review. She just swatched her hands and it itched, so makes me a little nervous to have this on. But from where I'm looking, it doesn't look half bad. Get this out of the way. All right, now let's do